Hey, you guys, I hope you had a great or are having a great Saturday, because that's currently where I'm at, the middle of my Saturday. But I wanted to pull runes for Sunday, February 19th. So let's do that. It's bright and sunny where I'm at, so we're going to do this quick so I can get outside and have some fun, or at least get some sun on my pale skin. Soak in some of that vitamin D. Not that kind of vitamin D, you guys. Calm down. The energy for tomorrow, Sunday the 19th, is going to be represented by Ingus, Ing or Ingbaz, rune of sacrifice, rune of sometimes sexuality, a rune of sacrifice for the community. So, how do we not interact with that energy of sacrifice tomorrow? Before I show you how not to, if you're interested, please go to runewalker.com under the plans and pricing tab and subscribe to a subscription called The Torch. It's actually only $1.33 a month, and you get every week on Saturday or Sunday for the next week, Monday through Sunday, a rune guidance, which is the rune energies like we do right now for the beginning, the middle, and the end of the week to help you plan better so that if you need to maybe move a business meeting that the energies of the week are going to be better to have later or earlier in the week, you can. The idea is to plan our weeks to go along with the energy of the week so that we have less friction in our lives trying to get things done. So, if you're interested, do that. This week, for next week, the 20th through the 26th, was actually, we did go into quite a bit, Ingus quite a bit. So if you're interested in that, there's more information there. How do we not interact with that this week is Nauthies. You might have a hard time seeing these, I apologize. Nauthies is a rune of friction. Couldn't make that shit up, okay? Friction, the necessary friction to start fire. So the necessity that sometimes things are hard. So don't make it hard. Don't create friction when it comes to this idea of sacrifice and giving inside the concept and the container of community. How do we interact with that tomorrow is going to be represented by the rune Feyu. Again, sorry you can't see that. Feyu is a rune that represents wealth, movable wealth, but also the value we place on those items and the value we place on ourselves, the value we place on like all of these books back here on my shelf. So tomorrow we're going to be interacting with that energy of sacrifice to the community based upon the value of, one, the sacrifice. Two, sacrifice / engagement with the community, because we can't just keep taking. Three, I forgot three. One moment. The value the community has to us. If we don't value something and we give it something, it doesn't really help much. So when we're looking at in terms of this exchange based around the concept of sacrifice, value is necessary. We have to value it. It has to be valuable to us, or it really has no power, and all we're doing is throwing money at something, basically. There's nothing into it of us that we're going to be able to help build that, to be able to sustain ourselves as well. So, enjoy your Sunday, and remember, give of your time, give of yourself to the communities where you see value and where you are valued as well. That's actually a really interesting point that I neglected to say earlier. So, have a great Sunday, and Like I said, if you haven't signed up yet, it's $1.33 a month for a weekly rune guidance and drum meditation. I believe this week's drum meditation is about 10 minutes, so it's about 22 minutes on total. But 22 minutes well worth the time spent to help you get your week on track so you have a better week. Have a good Sunday.